y'all, welcome and welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Morgan and here we talk about all things spooky. We talk about scary stories that you guys send to me, my own scary stories, scary movies, all kinds of stuff, and it's fun as heck and I would love to have you if you'd love to be here. Obviously I'm on YouTube, but I'm also on Patreon, Instagram, and TikTok, so I will leave all of that below if you'd like to check me out on there, and I will also leave the email and that information for you guys to send in your stories. I don't really talk about my own experiences much on here, but for the month of October, I wanted to tell a personal story every week, so welcome to the second personal story of the month of October. This one is going to be centered around the house spirit that is currently in the house that I reside in, and I just wanted to talk a little bit about house spirits because I do believe every home has one. Now, if you're confused before we get into this, a house spirit is essentially a spirit that comes with the house. It is there to protect it and to take care of it. And if you are kind to the house, then it will protect you back. And I have very big proof of that happening to me because I think it is a house spirit that saved my life from something that lurks in the woods of the Appalachian Mountains. I have told that story on here. I'll tell it in short at the end of this, just in case you haven't seen that, but I will link that entire video below. Now, I have lived in this home for around 5 years, and I saw my house spirit the day that I moved in. So we moved here, it's like 10 minutes away. It was a really close move, so much so that we didn't rent a U-Haul or anything. We were just kind of taking both of our cars and going back and forth with boxes. So we had filled up both of our cars in that apartment, drove them here, and we unloaded our cars, and I was still unloading mine when my husband had ran back to our old apartment to get more stuff. So I was in this place alone, and I was right here, actually, about right here in the living room, and I was moving around a box, and I remember looking forward because my stairs are right here, and I saw something peeping around because our stairs, they go up and then they curve around a wall and keep going, so you can't see the other half of the stairs. And I saw this humanoid-looking I saw this humanoid-looking shadow peep around the stairs, and my first thought was, someone's in this place, and I need to call the police. But instead I called my husband because he's gonna get here quicker than the police will. So he hurried back and he looked through the entire house to make sure no one was in here. No one was, but I truly thought someone had broken in. And I have seen that exact shadow figure several times. It does not have a negative energy at all. It doesn't really have a positive one either. It just is. And I believe wholeheartedly that that is the house spirit of this house. I didn't really know that house spirits were a thing until getting older and researching them within the past few years, and it made me think of my childhood home because there was definitely a few house spirits in there that kept us safe as well, because there are a few times that I should have lost my life in that house and I didn't, and that's kind of the same thing here. So I encourage you guys to sit back and think about the little shadow figure that you always see in your house, because it might just be your house spirit. I do think every house has one, and I would love to hear stories below, or you can send them in to me of your house spirits because they're always such wholesome stories. But I did say that I was going to give you a little rundown of what happened to me where I think my house spirit saved my life. So this happened years ago. I had taken my dog, she's passed away now, but my dog Jenny out to use the bathroom, and we were outside. There's woods right by my house. Everything got really quiet. There was a weird whistle, gust of wind. My dog took off running. She was attached to a leash on my wrist, so I obviously ran too. We came to the front door of this house, and I watched the big door swing open. It wasn't open before. I watched it open up, and I got inside, closed the door behind me, and immediately as that door closed, something slammed into the door so hard that it knocked pictures off of my wall. So I think the house spirit opened that door for me, because as close as it was, thinking back now, I would not have gotten that door open because I'm pretty sure I'd locked it behind me. So I would have had to unlock it, open it, and then close it back. And as quick as it had hit that door behind me, there is no way that I would have made it inside. No freaking way. So I'm glad that I took care of this house enough to where that spirit thought that I was worth saving, because that is a lot. There's been a lot of instances here where I've seen that house spirit. I hope I've made it happy with taking care of the place. I love this house. I think I know a lot of people also give, offerings and gifts to their house spirits to thank them. You can also just keep your house clean, safe, and respected, and that is also an offering. But anyways, I would love to hear your guys' stories of your house spirits, and yeah, respect your house spirit, man. They may save your ass, okay? Anyways, that is all for today. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you tomorrow.